Exclamation, everybody, and welcome back to the Spatials. I had a bit of a freak out yesterday or the day before. I loaded up my save game here. By the way, let's show you what's going on here. I'm up to version 2.8 now. The latest 2.8 update just came out a few days ago, and I was running the game, off camera for a little bit, try to, get some credits up, and also I've been doing stuff off camera, I've been going through all the galaxy here. Let's see if you can see I'm starting to get like the WTF mode stuff done and everything else. If we come out here, you see I'm up to 50% here on this. I've got 100% on these guys, and then, slowly building up there. And I was just kind of letting it sit here for a little bit and letting the credits build up, and then all of a sudden, all my guys started to, freak out and just say like, "No, I'm leaving. I'm out. I'm leaving. I'm out." I'm like, "What's going on?" And I look at the credits, and my credits were just down to like 20 or 30 credits, and it just kept going down and going up a little bit and then down again, up a little bit and then down again. I just wouldn't get out of there. So when I looked at the change log here, which I think is over here, if I'm not mistaken, where is it at? I think it's under help. Yeah, I look at the release notes for 2.8, and new games now give a choice between normal difficulty and custom difficulty. And when you select custom difficulty, you can do all kinds of things, like you can make it more difficult by halving the production, making your officers demand salaries that go up with their level, which I think is what the bug was that I was encountering. Higher prices for resource nodes and all that stuff, and permadeath. Well, I have a feeling that all of these were on by default. And when you load up a game that was already there, like all I did was hit continue as soon as I got in, and it loads up your last save, whatever that happened to be. I think, and I don't know, I didn't get a chance to look at it. I noticed that difficulty settings now is under here, and it says the game's in normal mode, no optional difficulty settings have been enabled. I didn't look at this before, so I can't tell you for sure, but I have a feeling that my game loaded up from 2.7, and all the difficulty was turned on because people were ready to leave. My production was completely blown out of the water. I wasn't getting any credits or anything. And what I did was, and I've loaded up the game now today, and it seems to be fine so far. The only thing I did was, if I say load game here for a second, the only thing I did was I started up a whole new game, and I set it to normal. And then all of a sudden now, and then when I came in today, that was a couple days ago. When I came in today, I hit continue, and it took me there. And then I said, "Oh wait, load game," and I loaded up the autosave that was here, and now everything seems to be okay. So I don't know what happened there. I really don't know what happened. I'm hoping that everything is okay. I was resigned to just start over again, which I'm okay. I'm okay with starting over again. I have no problem with that. I could use all the tips and stuff and all the thoughts that have occurred to me now that I've got all this experience. I could start over again. But and I was looking at doing binary diffs. I started to do some binary diffs of the save game files to try to see if I could figure out what flags were set incorrectly, and then reset them myself with a hex editor. All kinds of things. But apparently, whatever I've done here, whatever sequence I did starting up here, loading a new game and then coming back and loading a previous autosave, seems to have fixed whatever problem there was. So yeah, that really freaked me out. I didn't realize there was a problem until all of a sudden, like, everybody started going crazy. Thankfully, it looks like it has resolved itself for now, because our money's going back up. I was not getting up this high before. As you can see, I was all the way down to almost zero there. So, whew, okay, I think we dodged a bullet there. I think we dodged a bullet. I would have had to break the news to you guys that we gotta start over again from scratch, which I might end up doing anyway at some point. But I just I was not expecting it. I was not expecting that to happen like it did. But I think we're okay. We seem to be okay right now, and I've already chatted away here for a bunch. So let's finish what we had started here with our building out these areas here, the barracks and whatnot. So we'll put some beds down over here, and actually some right there might be good too. And I'll put some over here. And then we'll get the shower, the hygienizer going on either side. There we go. That should be good, I would say. That should keep everybody happy who's coming over here for stuff. And then we need to get our spaceport together here. So let's put the spaceport down right there. And we'll get a few decorations, spruce up the place a bit, and maybe we'll do commemorative bust right here. Why not? Excellent. Okay, so we've got that ready to go now, and so people should start coming in here. We already got some alien visitors coming over here to take a look at stuff. I don't remember what I was going to put down here. I think it was a bistro. No, I got a bistro there. What was I going to put there? Something I don't have here. Oh, you know what? Probably, no, I got a hollow thing. Oh, maybe an arcade. Maybe that's what I was going to do. Or a library. Actually, a library probably would be better right now. So let's do that. Let's put the library down here. Like so. Just kind of squeeze it in here a bit. And then we'll be able to put some books, bookshelves in there and everything else. And some comic book racks. And I think we'll be good to go over in this section. Trying to give them, as I said, the smallest areas possible, but still have all the things available in there so that you just come in, come out real fast. They potentially don't have to go all over the place to do stuff. They don't have to necessarily walk all the way across the all the way across the place to do something, although they will still do it randomly. But hopefully we'll catch a few along the way. I feel like there's an optimal pattern here. Like if you could just put one of each thing in a row in such a way that the distance between all the points was minimal, which would require some thought and math and stuff that I'm not generally good at, but that would be a nice little homework assignment for somebody. Just go and look and see, well, what is the optimal pattern of things you can put down so that even if they do go across the station for something, they'll at least pass the thing that they want, 3 or more times along the way. That would be an interesting little thought experiment, a little math to get the blood pumping, so to speak. Okay, all right, so we've got that going for us. Last episode, I failed repeatedly at this one mission here. We'll come back out to where we're at over here. It was level 27. We haven't done all of level 27 yet, or all of level 26 yet. Wow, we still got a lot of things to fill out. I think it was level 29 here. I think it was this planet here that kept giving us problems. What's our resources look like in here? Yeah, I have a feeling it was this planet. I would like to try again. We'll see. We'll see how successful I am at that. I could also... Is there another one here? This guy also has resources that are in demand, namely the helium. Let's do this guy first, because I have a feeling that I might be able to get some good stuff out of it. Perhaps some upgrades for my people. That would be nice. We shall start. And come down here. I'll get my fingers on the keyboard for a change. And these guys look unfriendly. Very unfriendly. 2 and go blammo. Do that. Shoot this guy. Excellent. Keep all the health up. And he didn't know what hit him. It's good. Oh, 2. We need a 2 right now. We really need a 2 right now. There we go. Excellent. Oh, these guys are now after me. Alright, 4 with all the health here, and 5, there we go. Very good. And we got some more rogues that we must... Got a venerable rogue gallery here. We need to... Oh, that was... I just shot at the wall. That doesn't help. And these guys are out. For the count. These are like wizards. Shoot me with like wizard staffs. Wizard staves, I should say. Ooh, okay, this guy hurts. This guy hurts a lot. So let's get out, let's get away from him. As quickly as we can. And heal up. And we'll give him a wide berth for a minute here while we get re-healed again. Because this is the same type of guy that I faced the last time, and he's not fooling around. He's the same one from the other planet there. And I know not to screw around with him. And all the health, I mean all that health. A little bit more. And okay, this guy now knows about us again. A little bit more health, please. Alright, 2, and that, 1, and that. Alright, run away, run away, run away. This is how we're going to do it. This is how we're going to go about it. Oh, I didn't realize that was open. Get out of there. Get out of there. Quickly now. Quickly. Don't dawdle. Alright, through here. We shall go. He's still on our tail. Still hot on our tail. Do a 1. And then a 2. And get through here. 4 again, please. Just running all over the map here. Trying to stay alive. Trying to keep all my people healthy. Okay. And oh, where'd he go? Alright, he's over that way. Anything else here? Let's see if I can do this right now. 1 and 2. That missed. Alright, there we go. Kept everybody alive this time. that is how you do it. Just run around screaming, ah, get him off me, get him off me. I do have some power-ups here, it looks like, too. That might help quite a bit. Especially need to focus on, which looks like both of those might focus on my my scientist there. Alright, we shall leave this place. And let's take the helium from there. That's all I really need. I'll take these 2, why not? Alright, good, good, good. So, let them heal up for a second and do their thing whilst I attempt to give them some awesome stuff here. So, recharge. We got level 29 recharge. Oh, hell yes. Give energy to the crew. Give all the energy to the crew is basically what that says. Alright, you have that. Extra health. What is the other one that we picked up? 11072. Oh, it's not quite as good, huh? Is that good enough for anybody, or are they all? They're all much beyond that already. Okay. I guess I really need the... What does she have? Energy regen. I guess I really need the damage mitigation for her if I can find... If I can find some. That would be very nice. Alright, we'll go here. Oh, nope, we'll go there. Auto pick. Recycle and unload. Auto pick. What is this? Sedition. Make enemies attack each other for 4 seconds. Nah. No thanks. I like the revive your people. I like the Phoenix Down or whatever they were called from Final Fantasy. The Phoenix Bajiggers. While we're here too, I'm waiting for our guys to get all food in their bellies and everything else before they go out for another mission. I want to finish what was started. So we'll get some good old-fashioned comic book racks here. And another one there. And then some bookshelves along here. And then put some decorative things here, like a couch. Couch here. We'll put some desks in the middle, I guess. And maybe one right there. Yeah, that seems like a decent way of doing things. Let's get our walls back up. Let my guys go over and do that. Cool. We're at 61% happiness here. The Nogis are still kind of neutral. Everybody else is sort of okay. The humans are kind of neutral too. What are they looking for? Rations, pizza, and basic soap. And you've got 40 seconds left until you leave, right? Where you be at? I just clicked on the thing. Oh, here you are. So you got some food. You're still neutral. Basic soap and everything. See, he's bouncing back and forth between these areas, which is good. That's the most efficient way to do it, especially when you only have 20 seconds left. Right? But, see, he's got a craving for basic soap, which means he's only using these low-key showers, which don't do as much for fulfilling cravings. Yeah, see, he's bouncing back and forth here, which is good. This is what I want to see, right? When they're in like a little area and they keep bouncing back and forth, because you can see in 2 seconds after he finishes this next thing, he's going to go and leave the station now. All right, so his opinion is now good. All right, that's good. So it is improving. It's just trying to. Some of these guys are just traveling halfway across the station to do things, and it's hard to keep them all happy. As it should be, I suppose, but still, you know. Still, you know. Be nice to use a lot of things up. Alright. How are we doing with resources? I think we're okay with everything thus far. Because I got most of my production shut down. Because I got an abundance of all the things. So, I don't need too much there. Alright, let's do one more mission here. Let's see if we can get a little bit of revenge on this guy over here, this other thing, and see if we can complete this bounty. And then maybe next episode we'll take on the quest mission. This guy. Alright, eliminate the rogues as before. And we've been here before, so we kind of know what to expect, sort of. Well, this guy's still pretty hardcore there. And do that. Oh, you missed. You missed, guy. You're not supposed to miss. You're supposed to hit those bastards. Okay, and then one there. Excellent. Alright. Got a bunch of that done. Get some health. Yeah. Apparently my scientist is tanking right now, because or aggroing, I should say. It's taking the aggro for everything. Alright, 8 more rogues to eliminate. So we shall try. Excellent. Good. Things good so far. 5 and 4. And this. And then that guy. Wherever he's at. There he is. Okay, 8 more rogues to go. So we got another level 29 health thing. 18,000 for this one. Okay, that's good because that'll be infinitely useful since that's up in our neck of woods as far as how much health we need anymore. All right, so these guys are lining up nice in a row for me. Lining up in a row for me, nicely is the correct way to grammar that. These guys done. This guy needs to get a life. Okay, now this guy's gonna come after us. I need health and all the things here. And we'll just do a 1 real fast, do that, do a 2, and then get out of there. Alright. 4 and 5. Yeah, I guess we can hang on out here for a minute, because he's walking back again. Okay. Some more health. More health is good. And a 1. And a 2. Alright, time to leave. Time to leave. Time to leave. There we go. So much damage that guy does. So much. Only I could get another health pack that's a lot better than what I've got. That would make all the difference right now. Have a regen health that works a lot better. Ooh, okay, we were close. But we made it. Close but made it. That is all that matters for me. So we finally got past this one here by doing the old shoot and run. So we shall leave here. Alright, very good. We've got that under our belts now. And I can grab the resources that I need. I don't really need anything else right now. Just the algae stuff is all I really need there. Okay. Yep, so that is good there. We'll do, like I said, we'll do the quest mission in the next episode. But before we do that, let's make sure our guys are all healthed up here. Alright, extra health for this guy. You will get the maximum since you keep getting really low. So you take that. And then let's 12 you have. So we'll do 16. And what's this? Recall sedition. Now I don't want you to give sedition. Extra energy. Got here 1267. Sure, you can take that. And I think that is all she wrote there. Where is my warehouse set? Where is my warehouse? It's down here, isn't it? There it is. Alright, auto pick, recycle. How is this guy? 311 power. Let's see if any of my guys like that. He's got 405 power, 524, 261 from the doctor. 535, 520. Okay, so Doctor has the lowest one, which makes sense because I like him to, or her to have the, use all the energy for healing people. That said, this does more powerful and less energy, so, and less cooldown too, so you will take that. Very good. Alright, any other auto pick here? Nope, nothing. Okay, well, I think that will just about do it for this episode of the Spatials. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.